and then we can do the pop-up chat. Too bad it wasn't undefended. So actually, I don't think that would change anything. Still 2 defendeds. A single double defended. Guess if they do this, take. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna get spicy. I don't know if there was a way out of that. I could have traded off my rook, but then my bishop would have been the one taking everything. Like, I think I'm already El Dunzo. Yeah, I'm already El Dunzo. Like, I could take the rook. Or I could trade off the rook and then take... But then, yeah, it's just bad. Hey, we're finding mutual folders, find my stuff. Awesome. Yeah, it's still like... It hasn't plateaued yet. Cool. At 1,100 views and it's not plateaued yet. Okay, that's... Actually, no, my bishop was fine. I guess I didn't need to trade it off. Because they had control over that square twice. Problem is, this is not mating. I guess let's not do that. I guess we can trade off the knight. My knight was awkward. I would rather keep it, but... It just makes them... Well, I guess it doesn't really make it so they can't develop the bishop. I guess keep the rook. Oh, that was a mistake. I mean, that was a blunder, not a mistake. Alright. Okay, so you have to take this pawn, and if they take... Oh, I'm supposed to take the rook, not the king. Ah. My knight's fine there, because the king can't... The king's not, like, ready to grab my knight, and if the king ever moves up to grab the knight, I could just sack the knight to the king. Ah, I did that wrong. I mean, it's not over yet. But yeah, I totally messed up that open. Let's just take with king. So I don't double the pawns. Stop the knight from sacking. It's actually a kind of a strong structure. I guess good move. I want this knight to be moved. Okay. Oh. Shoot. Ah, I did that totally wrong too. Yeah, I guess I have to, yeah, I messed that up. So many mess ups this game. Yeah, the queen's attacking two defended things. Can't stop that. And yeah, if I move the bishop too, then my king's defended. It's probably just better to keep my king here then. Maybe knight here to block the rook off. That's probably the move. Or even this to undefend this. That makes sense too. What happened to my tea? Oh, it's back here. Hi. All right. Okay. And then take the rook. I think move like this. Actually, maybe be a little bit risky to do that. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Opening up my bishop. Should be fine though. I don't really have a follow-up, and I'm training this and then this. Okay. What's the correct move then? Because they're like ready to throw that away. Okay. It's a trap that they fell into. Oh, my bishop. No. Oh, they just do knight there? No, I can move my king away. It's a good one. Oh. Ah. It's so sloppy. This week is be doing a little bit of study at least. Yeah, I mean, this move happens a lot in this position. I should know what to do. White's actually, it's just a strong position for white. Black has a c6 move, but it's a low sample size. e6 is engine. Is there a better way to play this open then? Or do I just have to avoid this open? This is like the... I guess this is the the... Oh, I can't think of the word. The most annoying line for me to play against. Is that like white's strongest move statistically too? Queen f3 is... So this is kind of a dubious open for me. Yeah, it's a little sample size. That shouldn't be winning either. Yeah, because what happens is they can kettle your bishop if you do that. I've had that happen to me before. And they do something like that. If you take the queen, then your knight gets stuck. So you have to take the queen with the king. Okay, what about me specifically? But you look at from this position though, knight c6 is actually the statistical best, but there is a line that white wins 63% of the time. So I just right here I have to play this. And then bishop usually. E5 move, but that's a statistical anomaly. I might have to play a different opening against e3 if I get that line too often. Or just remember who goes into that line and just avoid playing that against those players specifically. A3 is a sound open though. Engine line's kind of tricky here. I guess I have to do this. Bishop's kind of awkward. Oh, why am I doing that? Ah. Okay. Oh. What I want to do is like somehow sack my king, open up the bishop, and then grab the knight. That's what I was trying to go for. That was just a bad way of approaching that idea. It's kind of why I like to have a piece supporting a piece, because then if I can sack the king somehow, and I have the initiative with my bishop wide open. It's kind of the idea of like placing pieces behind other pieces. That's being too aggressive again. Just do some more build up. Yeah, so there's like, I've been playing this, but I've been I switched it to the engine line where you do the double push. Is B3 the statistically better than B4? No, B4 is still statistically better. Queen C2 is pretty good statistically. Stronger statistically, but it's like a much smaller sample size, so that's kind of biased. Or maybe not biased. Biased is not the right word. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Variance? Is a larger variance? Might just be good because there's not enough prep against it. There are some weird lines you get. Usually I see this. And then there's like a couple of different things they can do. They can do this. And if they take here first, it's supposed to be good for white. You have to win from this sort of position. That was a new one. Okay, the queen is a move. I mean, I think this just transposes into the same. Ninja wants knight. Well, I guess it is slightly different. I gave them mate. Yeah, because of this idea. And they can put the king there, and then it's a boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay, we did study this. It's still statistically better for them. Though I think that's not the move. If I were this, I just do this. Take. Ah. I'll just do that. Okay, we did better. Still kind of like not a good position for me. It's alright. Still need to practice that if I'm still gonna put that same open. Probably want to avoid playing knight c4 in like a real champ game. It's kind of dubious. All right. Yeah, that didn't work because my knight landed on a square that was defended. Didn't work for opponent. I messed up by playing that move in the first place. I didn't even mess up extra though. Just need to put like king here. So that works too. They get left with a pawn. Or what they do here. I take that back. Should actually study that. I feel like they played. Oh, there's like one other line that I keep on forgetting to look at too. I think it's this line. You just block. Okay, so that's mate, so they have to take with knight first. And king here. Oh. I have to learn different E3 open. I mean, I could just learn B3 now or B6. E3 B6. I should probably learn it. I should probably learn B6. I'm trying to be a real champ. Knight C6 is like statistically good, but it's only statistically good because not a lot of people play it, so not a lot of people have prep against it. But as soon as somebody like spends some time studying Knight C6, is that can be that good. And I messed up again. I can't even forget about my open bishop right there. Okay. Not lead chess. Yeah, I think B6 will be the E3 open, or the E3 response I learn for like tournaments. C5 is the strongest defense. E6 is the second strongest, and then B6 is the third strongest. All strong. Knight C6 is mate in 44. I'm gonna still play it. I know they're gonna go into the annoying line, but it's probably useful I get some experience in the annoying line. Oh, what am I doing? Not good, because I have this. Not to mention... Yeah, this just seems like such a common move for some reason. I guess it is the top move here. By quite the margin, too. Like, e5 is not even a close second. Is it supposed to be mating for me? I should have discovered that like a couple games ago. Jeez. Okay. I can just undefend that pawn. I remember looking at that that move a couple games ago too, and just discounting it because it was a defended pawn. We were just looking at this. Okay. I guess I could do that. That's not a good move though, because I have this, 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 and this. And then just this. Yeah, wow. I actually remember to like check out that, study that position. That is the engine move, by the way. I was just looking at that a little bit ago. Bishop a6 is the most common move here too. No, they play knight. Yeah, knight's dubious. Okay. Oh, this is really good for white. Sack the pawn, sack the queen, sack the rook, and then you push this pawn. And then I think you double push. And then that's kind of the threat. But now the queen comes in. I have to study this more. I know this is supposed to be a mating. Somewhere along the line, I messed up. Do this. Do this. How do I finish now? So, hi. I'm really sorry to ask this, but I wanted to see if you could take a quick look at one of my blitz matches because I think the guy is cheating. Oh, you do a single push here? Oh, the idea is the bishop attacking a double-controlled square. And both a knight and a bishop are bad here, and there's nothing they can do to stop a knight or a bishop landing there. That kind of just distracts. I guess they can have a rook land there, but that's also bad. Yeah, it's probably easier to do it like this. And do this. Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning this trap. A lot of players do play this. I haven't like done a full clean conversion of this yet. Because it's not like mating right away. You have to do this weird pawn push. And then this double pawn push. And that's to open up this bishop to make the threat. And then you just let this threat brew. Yeah, I'm like super big fan of A3. A3 is a sound open too if you look at the solution solver. It's almost as sound as E3 is. How well do they play against knight C6? Okay, so they know mainline. And then this. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to start playing B6 against E3. I don't know if that works. No, it doesn't. Ah. Yeah, I think it's time to learn B6. This line's just bad for black. So, knight here is supposed to be stronger. I haven't seen a player play that yet. They don't play it because it lets me sack the knight, but I mean, my knight's gonna sack when the knight's ready to sack anyways. Like, There's nothing I can do to keep my knight stuck. Okay, so this position then, a5, and black's actually winning the majority of the time. This might actually be all right then. So this is like the main line this is like the main line. It's not the theory line. E3, knight c6. The theory line is kind of weird. Involves pulling the queen out to h5, and then I sack the knight. I don't know, I would almost prefer the theory line over the line I keep on getting. Seems easier to play. So yeah, then they usually... So this opens up the bishop and I attack the double controlled square. The thing is, they don't actually need to do anything about that yet. And then I sack the bishop. And I still play a5. What happened? Oh, yeah, they're not threatening the sack because the knight covers that square. What if they take with bishop then? And then I have to sack the knight. Okay. So just a bunch of trades. Yeah, interesting. This a5 move. And then black actually wins the majority. Apparently that's a move. And then queen here is still an idea. I mean, knight c6 might still be playable. I mean, May in 44 is not like the most unsound opening. It's basically at the level of like playing white playing like b6 in the classical opening. But I think it's even sounder than that. E3, b5, bishop takes, or g5. I think I just have the board flip to my head. Yeah, it's sounder than that. This is a mate in 31. I see a lot of higher rated players playing this. Somebody played this against Dev during the Olympiads. I actually know I still have that line memorized. I never get it though because I don't play that open anymore. But it's like it's a pretty cool position. It's a pretty good position for black if black knows all the moves. Wait. Why am I confused here? E3, b5, bishop takes, and then... Well, black's the one who plays g5. Yeah, I haven't been playing e3, so I don't get this line anymore. But yeah, this move is supposed to be dubious. It's also just statistically better for white overall. And then now you get this. Actually, it doesn't matter what they put here. You're supposed to take this pawn. I think bishop's even easier. And then bishop here, you put the queen up here. Bishop takes, queen takes, and then... Well, I guess we can walk through the line. I've played a perfect game in this open before. It did not go like that, though. I don't know. I like a3 too much now. I don't know if I'm ever going to get that line. A3 just has so many traps in it. I guess F3 is supposed to be sound too, even a little bit more sounder than A3 is. Knight A3 is supposed to be even sounder. Knight A3 is like pretty much dead even. Made in 110, but who the heck's gonna remember made in 110? It's not even for sure. It's just 109 maybe. I don't know. I tried playing Knight A3 for a little bit, and I just didn't vibe with it. I know Mr. Parential likes Knight A3. I don't think anybody knows mainline against A3. Surprised I'm surprised Malad hasn't learned mainline, but I guess I'm like one of the only people who play A3. Yeah, I mean I've gone like I don't think anybody has ever played C5 as black. I guess I should review what I'm supposed to do. D4
10,
takes
9, 8,
B6.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
It's D4 if anybody ever
1,
knows the move.
0.
But I don't think anybody has gone like deeper than like 5 moves down main line whenever I played A3. I forget how you're supposed to play against A4. This is not actually mating though. Oh, this doesn't work. And maybe it was working if it did the other way, like take and then take. No, but they would still had that. Like knight there. Where are you supposed to play against A4? A4 is one of the unsolved lines. You can look at the opening explorer. It's called the... How are you supposed to pronounce that?
Lineation.
Lineation. Attack. Okay, so there's a few options here. B6, E6, H5, F6. I mean, when in doubt, just look at the statistics. You can filter it for 2500 too. So A4 is supposed to be dubious, apparently, and against high-rated players. V5. Is that what the engine likes too? Yeah, engine likes B5. And then what if we just tack on 22s and 2000s? A lot less biased. Oh, you have to do that first. 52% for a C5. Okay, what if we just do 22s and 25s? I think 22s and 25s gives the best results. 2000 rated players are still learning. Well, I mean, I guess everybody's still learning. Interesting that, like, knight H6. Just, like, ignore the pawn. Okay, so what about this and this? Then D6. It has a fairly... It's 1.1 thousand. It's like a big enough sample size. We could try that. Like B5 takes and then D6. And then takes. 62% winning for black. And it's only been one game with against Tet and never played solo anti, where white won. I can get down behind that. If I can remember the prep though, because I don't get A4 played against me very often. So it's A4, B5 takes, and then D6, and then rook takes back. A1111. Angel numbers. Nerdy. Should be berserking. Oh, I should have took with king. And then I could have put my... I mean... Yeah. Missed the mate. Because if I would have took with king, then my king would have been away from this square. And then I could have used my queen to force the king onto that square. Pretty sure there would have been line. No. Oh, right here. Take, and then queen. Oh, but my queen can't move to a square, can't attack an undefended piece is the issue, so I guess that wasn't mate. Let's defend it twice. I guess this doesn't work actually. No, this is actually mating for them. Oh no, no, their king's not close enough, so this is fine. Oh, I have this though. It takes. I'm gonna take, and then I grab the knight that way. Ah, yeah. Because now we have this. Okay. All right, we'll berserk this time. I actually don't know what to do against that. Always the new players that play moves that you don't have prep for. Okay. I guess do this. Okay, we're not mating yet. I have this move on deck. It's a pawn that's hard to undefend. Does that change things? It does. Okay. They could have stopped mate though. They could put rook here and then it would have just been a trade. Oh, yeah, I should make sure I know what to do against a3, a6. a3, a6, e3. That is the engine move. Just attack the pawn that's defended a bunch of times. Yeah, that makes sense. So a3, a6, e6. Or no, a3, e6, a3, a3, a6, e3. How do I have two tabs open again? Okay. I'm not afraid of shell door. Is there queen chasing? That's not how you queen chase. So let's try and pre-move. I see. Oh, I guess my knight was also defending that square. Oh, they just do queen. Doesn't matter what I do either. So I can do this, but they can take the undefended piece and then take a defended piece. Or if I don't do that, then they can just take a defended piece. This is winning for me though. Oh no, it's waiting for them. I'm black, not white. Yeah, that's the move I played. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. I have my door open, get a cross breeze. Oh, it feels so good though. Feels weird having the door open. Ooh, that was a blunder. That was a blunder. That was a blunder. Don't do that. Oh, we do this. And then you do this. Oh, and then you do this. Oh. Okay. I guess that works too. I forgot the queen was attacking as well. Yeah, Like I was saying, there's a bunch of traps in a3, and both sacking a knight and a bishop there is bad. Yeah, I did that right. This doesn't work, by the way. You do that. Oh, just sack the bishop first. Ah, yeah, that's way more straightforward. Still doing fine though, except for there. Ah, okay. Have to get the queen involved. But yeah, I guess for future reference, sack the bishop and then king here. And that's just way simpler. Way simpler. Pyro Dragon. We basically have to do this. Okay. I don't think that was the right move. I mean, I think their open was dubious. I think the a5 move there is dubious. But the punish in a better way. Go for this position. Attack the thing. They can't be undefended. They can move the undefended thing, but then I can still put a thing on that same square. Which means they have to put one of their things on that square. I feel like I should have been winning this. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing fine. Take here first. Oh, mistake was to take the queen with the knight. Apparently that's fine too. Yeah, I guess the issue with having the knight here was the pawn and then the push. Shoot. I guess we're just Toski. So it doesn't really matter what we do. Yeah, I guess I'm countering this move now. I should know how to play against it. Engine does like G4. So statistically, F3 seems to be doing, or C4 seems to do the best. There's also an engine suggestion. What's the most common move? Yeah, knight G4. And then Fiend Kettle the bishop. I can get down behind that. The Fiend Kettle bishop. I am 30 seconds of heck. That's actually mainline. They know mainline. Hmm. I don't think I can force my king off. No, they can't. Woof. Okay. Whew, we got it. Ugh. What a stressful game. That was a crazy end game. Having to keep track of that many pieces. I need to actually start learning B6. This is the line I liked. I like to get this position as black. And then it's not too greedy to grab the king. takes, and then you have to take. So I'm threatening this, except I'm not really threatening that. I have to do this, then this, but I can't actually move my knight.
Yeah. What's going on, man? Did you just drop everything off on top of the stairs like that? You need a hand, man?
Oh, my position is so awkward.
I just put meat in the fridge and stuff in
I guess I'm turning this. Does this work? So double defendant knight. I have something like doesn't matter what they take with. Okay. Oh, I probably have to end the stream here. I'm the tech guy in the house, and they're trying to install an internet cable, and I probably have to disconnect my computer from the internet to do that. So I think I'm gonna have to end it for now. Do like a late stream. Actually, no, I need to do some recording for a video. But yeah. See ya.